Okay, the Mayor, George Evans, the Selma City Council welcomes you to Selma, Alabama. Here we are. The civil rights It's a bridge to freedom, a memorial park. There's items being erected here, a souvenir shop, and so on and so forth. People died in the name of dignity and freedom. There was a bloody Sunday here in Selma that they would not allow them to cross this bridge, and the soldiers would, at the Alabama River, the soldiers would, and police and the law enforcement would stop people crossing the bridge and get in the way of law that was created to keep away the dignity, the freedom, and the self-respect for humanity by people in the power at the time, as their power would have been crushed if people were given freedom and the right to be living with dignity, because of selfish individuals did not want their power to be squashed in any way, as they want to hold on to their power as long as they live on this earth, and which is very unfair, I find it. And every politician does use the same technique, even to this date. Every religious leader uses the same technique to this date to hold on to their power and turn the minds against each and every human being that exists on the planet by saying they are different, their values are different to our values, so for that reason the law prevents them being fully recognized and respected and given the freedom to be human being as we all are. I'm struggling to understand why are we still unable to understand one of the basic fundamental laws of nature, that we all walk on this same earth. We come to our earth, a Mother Nature gives us the first fresh breath, and our Mother Nature will take us our last breath, and our last sigh will end up on the same earth. And why are we fighting for this transient time of our life? Why don't you give the maximum hope to life, and every life, and a dignified one, and a grateful one for the ones that you have got, for the time that you spend here. Forget about politics, forget about laws, forget about when I say forget about the laws that have been made to serve just one group of people, not a law that is to protect us, to protect our nature dying away. These buildings and shelters that were erected here are no longer relevant, it seems, that people have forgotten 50 years on the national voting rights. The museum is completely shut down here. There's nobody who's interested in finding their own history. The monuments are there to show the civil rights monument, memorial park, and so on and so forth. All this is for one purpose, that we wanted to promote what went through our ancestors and our forefathers when they came here, as they were brought on by one group to serve their needs and selfishly impose what you call a very self-promoted means of greed that made many millions of people suffer and struggle for their own lives. The ski shows. Look at all this. No tourists anyway. I'm not interested with the tourists. What I'm interested is that the bridge that the people have crossed, the murals that people have left a mark on, the monuments that were erected to remember the past and the historical past, the National Voting Rights Museum and the Institute. There's a little trail there, nobody about. I'm just going to see what is it all about. This is all to promote and regard the human struggle for a simple purpose in life. The simple purpose is a purpose of dignity, purpose of respect, purpose of freedom, purpose of equal understanding of opportunities in life, without color, greed, religion, political background, as a human being, to honestly feel strong about the values and contributions and promote those things. And how could you be a politician? Ask the question, how can you be a politician when you are elected into office amongst your entourage and the other well-wishers who gave you that hand to put you in office, and you fail to recognize the need of the common purpose of your voters? How can you ignore a nation? How can you ignore a nation to be completely neglected this way? How can you ignore the life that took hundreds of years to build and been ignored in this way? Even the Memorial has been ignored today. The civil rights voting recognition. Here we are. I'm walking here on the bottom of this bridge. I don't know why it is not a river anymore. And this is a bridge that was crossed in the past there we go. That's that bridge in the old times. A bloody Sunday struggle to go to Montgomery to ask for the rights of the voting, vote rights, freedom, speech, dignity, respect, regard, all of that. They walk across, they were blocked here. They were not allowed to cross over. See these monuments erected here, builders of movement and monuments. Yeah, he fed the hungry. Get in the way. The mothers of civil rights or the rights movement before and beyond the bridge. All this is so unnecessary for humans to thrive, as we all from nothing depend on where we are born on this earth. Our rights, our dignity, our freedom, our self-respect, our equal opportunities are questioned and put on hold by our own parents, our own people, our same blood, our same nationals, our same citizens. Our leaders put us on halt of our progress. Imagine the opportunities that we can create by giving everyone the chance to thrive. in this natural world. Imagine the potential, imagine the chances that we have for every single human being to thrive if they are given the opportunity in the natural world, without imposing conditions, without imposing laws that are so unfairly drawn up only to control and manipulate and refuse dignity, respect, regard, equal opportunity, care and welfare and education. Because of the color, because of if it's a female or a male, because where you are born and which family you're born to, how could that be possibly be right in human terms, to be correct in order of human world, in order of life? It is totally unrespectable, totally irresponsible for any leader, any religious leader or anyone to cause and pause a human being thrive and contributing for the wellness and improve our current position and contribute their time and knowledge and upgrade the standard of living. We need to promote the good for all humans equally, from the time of birth to their last breath. We all know the date of our birth. What truly don't know is our date of expiry. And why don't we focus on what really matters to us all? To live in peace, to live with one another in a harmonious and a very dignified way, and respect each other as who they are and what they are, and not impose your values and your set of religious ideologies and try and convert or push them to believe and follow what it isn't real.